What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In our last episode, after struggling with installing the transmission and with the help of some friends, I finally dropped the engine and transmission into my all-wheel drive Civic. In this episode, I beat my intake manifold with a mallet, watched some street racing in Mexico, and added the final touches to the build and hope the car starts. Well, let's see what happens. So real quick, if you guys enjoy the channel and enjoy the footage, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell icon, that way you know when I post a new video. Also, I do have some distraction merchandise available on the distraction website, so if you guys want to go ahead and support the channel, get some distraction garage gear. I got the turbo shirt as well as the one without the turbo, so you guys can go ahead and get some of those. I may start designing some stickers and things, so you guys can also get those on the website. But anyways, let's get started with the rebuild, and hope you guys enjoy. Alright, to start, I'm going to take the intake manifold apart. It's held by some, I think there's 10mm bolts. Take this apart, clean it up on the inside with some brake clean. There was some residue of oil in there and some metal chunks, so I'm going to get all of that out, as well as clean the gasket here and install that first. So let's get to that part. That looks disgusting, but a little bit of brake clean will clean that out. So that's one thing that we need to clean. I'm having some issues getting this half of this intake manifold off, so I guess I might have to use a hammer, maybe some persuasion, so we shall see. Got it! That's done. Now to clean the intake, or the throttle body. So I had forgotten to install the rear T bracket, so I went ahead and did that off camera. Now everything is ready and set to go. That way I can go ahead and install the turbo manifold, the turbo, and I think the dump tube is still on there. I don't remember, but that's the next step, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on now. The intake manifold is on, nice, easy. There was some issues on a small 12.10 that I have on the bottom left hand side. It's that way, you know, it fits in between the intake manifold and the water pump housing. So I guess now it's on to the next step, and let's keep this moving. Making some good progress today, so I'm very, very excited to finally get this car back together. And as you can see, my hands are extremely dirty, but that does not matter. This is all what it's about, so let's get to it. Alright guys, so the turbo manifold is on, as well as the turbo and the dump tube. It took me a little bit. Actually, the battery died on the camera when I started doing this process, and I thought it was still on. But I did get the oil line in. I started to put on the shift linkage, started the process of putting the vacuum lines, and yeah, so we're making good progress so far. I'm really enjoying this right now. It's nice to finally see the car in, you know, a way better, you know, state than what it was before. So, like I mentioned, slowly making progress, getting everything hooked up, step by step, little by little. At some point, I'm going to start putting on the fuel rail, but I think I'm going to leave the fuel rail and the injectors for last, just to make sure that everything is good and working as expected. But I think up next is going to be, oh, I also did the oil return line, so that's kind of on there. It's not tight or anything. This is kind of just on there. I'm extremely excited and happy with the progress. The turbo manifold, the turbo's on, the intake manifold is on. I mean, we're almost there, guys. So hopefully tomorrow I can finish up everything else that's left, touch everything else that's remaining. As you guys can see, the amount of parts is dwindling quickly. I'm extremely excited. I'm having a blast right now, and I really can't wait to get this car started and on the rollers, to get it tuned and back on the street to shoot some dope, crazy videos for you guys. So like I said, I'm gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, I'm gonna keep going. So yeah, that's where I'm at. See you guys. Alright guys, so I guess it's time to keep going. So I got most of the stuff on. I was able to fix the fitting here for the fuel pressure regulator. The push fitting was bad, so I went ahead and replaced that. And now I got the vacuum line going through, so that's good to go. Now it's on to cleaning the charge pipes and getting the charge pipes all straightened up. A lot of them have oil in it, so I'm gonna hit it off with some brake clean, get all that stuff off of there, and then run the charge pipes, and then I'll start tidying up the last little bits of the final components that we need to finish the project. So pretty much have everything. I know there is an axle that I do need to replace the clamp on. I went ahead and ordered those on Amazon, and that axle just needs to be put together. I also got an intermediate shaft from Hub City Performance. They had some there, so I went and picked one up. So I'm essentially ready to go to put everything on. I think the next step once all this is complete is I would have to put the fuel rail, the fuel injectors in, as well as get the valves adjusted. So I gotta adjust the valves and get that all ready, set, good to go. And I think that's all. And then oh wait, no, I have to clean the fuel filter back there. It's in the middle, so just clean out the fuel filter, I haven't drained any of the E85 from last season, so I hope the E85 is still good, but it'll be good enough to get the car started. And I think that's about it. No, I had to connect the drive shaft back up, but that's about it. So let's get to cleaning the intercooler piping and get everything ready, set to go. Let's do this. Alright, what's up guys? So last time I went through the process of installing the wiring harness and getting all that stuff tidied up. Off camera, I went ahead and bolted up the drive shaft as well as added the intermediate shaft. And I also went to Hub City Performance and re-greased up the passenger side axle and put a new clamp on there, so we are good to go to install. And then once I'm done putting the axles in, we're going to go ahead and put fluid in the motor or engine and put some trans fluid in and hopefully get the car started. I do need to buy some spark plugs, so I have had to take a trip back up to the shop, get some spark plugs, gap them down, get it all ready. Also off camera, I did a valve adjustment, so the valves are nice and ready to go. Just gotta finish everything up and get started. So let's do it. Alright guys, so everything is prepped and ready to go, and now the moment of truth. Let's see if this thing gets any oil pressure. So, it's been a while since I sat in these seats, but I guess it's time. So let me move some of these things out of the way and get in here. Alright, we are in. So, alright ladies and gents, wish me luck. Hopefully the car has oil pressure. If it does have oil pressure, then that means that I can plug the ECU up and hopefully get the car to start. So battery still has power in it, which is a good thing. So let's see. Alright, so battery's on. Let's hope for oil pressure, ladies and gents. We've got oil pressure. Yes. Yes. We have oil pressure. Woo! Oh, what a relief. You guys don't know. Let me zoom this out some. You guys don't know how nervous I was about hopefully it having oil pressure. So I guess on to the next steps. Everything else is good. I guess let's hook up the harness, see if the ECU right here, and let's see if we get fuel and fuel pressure up front, and hopefully we do. That way we can move on to the next step of hopefully getting the car started. It's alive! Let everything go through it. Good fuel pressure, good oil pressure, good air fuels. Woo! What a relief. Ladies and gentlemen, she's alive. What a relief. The car's back up and running. Let me make sure it goes in all the gears. But I think it will. Fingers crossed.
all gears go in. So far so good, all gears go in, and we're good. So excited about this. But the car is up and running. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything else back on. It looks like it's smoking a little bit from, I guess, just the oil or whatever else. I don't know, I guess it's like oil, or, you know, getting everything flowing that might be smoking a little bit, but I don't think it's something out of the ordinary. But I think once I get some driving time in the car, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish everything up, get the car down on the ground, and hopefully get it out on the road. So with that said, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm extremely excited that the car is back up and running again, and we can get back to taking it out for some cruises. So I don't know what else to say. Thank you to everyone that really helped out with this project. Hub City Performance, the buddies over at K-Tuned, Vibrant for all the awesome clamps, Hub City for all the fab work and everything. I mean, I can't thank Justin and Dustin over there enough. But, you know, thank you guys very much. And once again, if you guys want to get some Distraction merch, I know last video I said that I had the distressed hats. Well, my distributor went out of, they don't have any more due to the whole COVID situation, but you guys can still get this Distraction t-shirt with the turbo on it, and you might not be able to see it, but in here it says Distraction Garage and the date that we established the YouTube channel. So once again, thank you guys very much. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and I'm just ecstatic right now. I can't wait to get some nice in-car footage for you guys. But see you guys next time. I'm out.